Hello Zenbeez, it's time for a string safari. A string safari is a project where we create a Zentangle using a given string. And this is our string safari number 41. You can check out all the previous projects from the series in the playlist String Safari. I'm Sandhya. I'm an artist and a certified Zentangle teacher. In this channel we talk about creating and practicing Zentangle, my own Zentangle inspired artworks and collectibles. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on any videos that I post here every Tuesdays and Fridays. For today's project, I will be working on a regular white square tile with my black pen, pencil and stub. So go grab your supplies and let's get started. On to tangling now.
Okay, so I'm going to still make some markings on my string. So I have my string here. I am going to mark a point right in the center somewhere here, like that. So now I'm going to pull out a V like this, upside down V, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark a center between these two. So I'm just kind of eyeballing a center here and I'm eyeballing a center here. It doesn't look like center, so let's see, let's try this again. So that is my center and this would be my center here, and this looks good. Okay, so now instead of making a straight line like that, I'm going to make it slightly curved. So this is going to be like that, slightly curved, not much, and it's going to land on this dot, and then I'm going to pull another line from here. So this is going to connect to that and land here in this corner, right? So now I'm going to make a dot here in the center and here in the center, and it's going to go. Okay, so I forgot to press record when I did this, so I'm going to do this again. So this is I2. I2 is a fragment from, not from the primer, but it is a fragment from an earlier version. So I2 in primer would be very different from this one, but this is also there. You can find this in with other CCTs. So we start like this from this corner, go over the line and kind of somewhere there curl it up like that, and it looks interesting if it touches. So again I make sure I touch this, and then if I can touch this also, that would look good, but as you can see here I couldn't do that, and that's fine as well, so don't worry too much on that. Like that. So now I am going to give an aura line. It kind of goes like this, and I'm going to fill it up with solid black. Okay, so let's repeat this again here. Okay, so now on this section one more time. Okay, so then we will go back in here and add a bit of black in these little teeny tiny gaps. So I'm just inking my pencil line, and whatever gap shows up, I'm filling it up with solid black. Okay, so now let's get to these triangles here. Now this is A16, this is from the primer, Fragments in Vertigo. So we start, this is a very simple fragment. We start with circles like that along that line. So continuing along that line, we'll make some tiny circles like this. Like that, and then we are going to give an aura line. Like that, and fill it up with solid black. So we're going to repeat this in all the sections, both below and above. So I'm going to show you one more time. Okay, so again repeating here. Okay, so take your time and let's do this here, 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 all over. Okay, so here it is all done. I've added black and also the circles. So now let's move on to our next step, which is to add some fun elements. So I'm just going to create add an aura line like this, and another aura line like this. So make sure it's wider, and I'm also going to give a narrow aura line here. Now here I am going to fill this section up with straight lines. Okay, and here this section we're going to make zigzag or upside down V's like this. Then I'm going to go in and make aura triangles like this. Okay, so I'm going to repeat this on the top as well. So I'm going to repeat the same thing on this side as well, but I am going to make this slightly wider, so it's going to be from here to here, probably like this, and then this one a bit more wider. Okay, and this is going to be somewhere here. Okay, and of course we're going to give a double aura. So give this aura line. Okay, so I'm going to go back and add lines here and do the zigzag thing here. So I have added my lines here, and I also did my zigzag and added the V's here. Now here I am going to do this tangle called hybrid, like that. So you start on this line, go all the way down, and then you start on this line. So you're going to alternate between right and left, but make sure you don't start from here, but you start from the line that is recently made. Okay, so now that we have this section done, we're going to start working here. And here we're going to do Verdigogh. Verdigogh is a lovely organic tangle, so I'm going to start off from here. I'm going to make my line more like this. So I'm going to make each of my branch in this shape. Okay, so I'm going to leave a bit of a space, and I'm going to pull out another one. Okay, so now I'm going to make a similar stem, but that's going downward like this. So start from here and pull out my lines like this. So I'm going to do another round. So I'm going to start from here. So I'm just assuming that this is coming somewhere from there, and every time I come across a line that's already there, I'm just going to go behind that. So skip and continue. Okay, so now I am going to do the opposite direction, or the downward direction. So remember to skip whatever comes in the way. Okay, so here it is, all done. I've added 2 rounds of the Verdigogh stems. Now I'm going to go back in and very gently, kind of barely touching, pull out a line in the center to mark the spine of these leaves. This is again optional. If you don't wish, you don't have to do this, but I just wanted to give it a more fun look. Some barely touching. Okay, so now I'm going to add some circles randomly here and there to make it look interesting. And I'm making sure the circles are of different sizes. Okay, so like that. So go ahead, have fun. This is really fun adding the circles. So of course, once I'm done, I'm going to go back and add black at these sections. Okay, so here it is, all done. I've added the circles and I've added the black as well. So now let's get to shading. So we are going to shade. I'm just going to make a V here. let's just blend this. Okay, there. Now I'm also going to go over this section here. Okay, so then here I'm going to make my pencil right after the circles, and similarly here as well. So here I'm going to go on both sides. So let's blend this. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing here right after the circle. So here we're going to do on both sides, up and down. Okay, so let's blend this. Like that. So now let's get to this section here. So I'm just going to go along that aura line. Okay, I'm going to use my stub to blend this out. So there it is, all done. I like the way it looks. Okay, so now let's put our initials or signature. So let's see, I'm gonna go along this here. Okay, so let's journal this. Today's date is 2nd of March 2021, and this is YouTube String Safari. Number 41, and we worked with the first fragment was I2, and then we worked with fragment A16 and hybrid, and then we did Verdigogh. So there it is, our tile all done.
Hope you had fun creating this project with me. I would love to see your creations, so head on to our Facebook group Zenbeez, where all the after party fun happens. Share your creations there and check out the works by other Zenbeez. If you're sharing your works on social media, then please do tag me at #SandhyaMonday or #Tangle with Sandhya. So I get to see your lovely works there, and I do stop by to comment. A quick note, these projects and these videos are for your personal use and no part of this can be used for any kind of commercial purposes. So if you want to know more about Zentangle, to get in touch with me, to get updates on my upcoming workshops or to schedule your private sessions. Slots for the month of March are now open. On Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. I host a Zentangle Mini Project live on my Instagram. My Instagram handle is @SandhyaMonday. So join me on Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. and let's tangle together real time. To receive my weekly newsletter, click on the link Tangle Organizer in the description to claim your free gift and to get updates on my coming workshops and other fun events. Now it's time to comment, so please comment below and let me know how you enjoyed this project, because that really helps me plan out my next set of videos. Also, it's time to show some love, so hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And I shall see you next on Friday in our Focus Flight series. Until then, remember to breathe and smile. See ya. Namaste.